Whatever you focus on the longest becomes the strongest. Act the way you want to be, and soon you'll be the way you act. And eventually you will get into the mindset. Eventually it will create a difference in your attitude, and you'll begin to produce those results that you've been imitating, but now they become real to you because you're operating from a place of truth.
You have to keep yourself focused on whatever your ultimate goal is. There's stumbling blocks all the way. People get laid off, you have a bad game, you get traded from a team that you don't want to be with. But if your goal and your focus remains the same, that hey, this is going to happen, and I know I have the skills and I have the knowledge and I have the instincts to dig myself out of this hole, you will dig yourself out of the hole. You have to control the situation. Don't let the situation control you.
If I keep wandering around distracted, if I keep looking at every new thing that pops up, if I keep trying every single new opportunity, if I keep saying yes to everything, if I keep listening to everybody's complaints, and if I keep doing whatever they ask me to do, at some point, you'll lose your life. And I don't mean that physically as in harm or death. I mean that one day you'll wake up and say, I don't feel like I've accomplished what's meaningful to me. Because at some point, your focus drives everything. It drives your thoughts and your emotions. Focus is driving everything in your life. You got to get it back.
Pick a product, pick a position, pick something to focus on, and then have the business discipline to really focus on that one thing and do it brilliantly. And say no to everything else. And that's the secret of mastery. If you look at the true masters, they basically were good at one thing. They didn't try to be great at everything.
Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Don't ever think about what you don't want. Only think about what you do want. Don't complain. Focus on the positive aspects of people, not the negative, and then the positive will expand.
You must define your mission. You need to have an intention for what your next task is going to be. What happens is most people just kind of end up doing too many things that mean nothing towards their mission. You should figure out what is it you desire in life and start working a plan to get there and minimizing everything else. Getting very clear on the mission. Everything else, guess what it gets? A no. Focus goes out the window when we don't have progress. If we're not progressing towards something, our focus goes out the window. As you progress more, you start to get excited. You start to pay attention to things that are working, that are moving you forward, and you start to find more focus in your life.